When I was small, much smaller than I am now, you used to take me to your office whenever I wasn't in school. I remember you used to fill in your serious reports while I was playing in your office. Sometimes you would work so hard that I fell asleep on that gray sofa you had there. But I didn't mind. I knew when I wake up your work will be over, and we will spend time talking about the stuff that were pretty serious for me back then. We used to laugh so much. And you often told me we are learning about each other with every sentence we exchange. You were wondering how come you cannot anticipate my next move like you could with other people, and I was happy you chose to spend some quality time with me. I used to love to sit on your desk trying to mix your papers up. You were trying to maintain a serious face while you were threatening, "Stop with this at once, or I will," and then you would burst into laughter and I knew I was safe. Sometimes I would sneak behind your desk and take a paper from it. Murphy's Law ensured that it was always the paper you needed the most. You were looking for it all over your office until your eyes would catch me smiling devilishly on the sofa. And you would smile back at me, like we were participating in some kind of conspiracy. Those walks we had from your office to your home, they were too short. You were rushing to get there. And yet our conversations were the most interesting while you were in a hurry. At some point you stopped taking me with you to your office. You were saying your job became too demanding. I tried to maintain some contact with you, so I was sending you my school seminars. You seemed glad every time you would receive one, but you never asked for one. You were content with the amount of socializing I was triggering. You didn't feel the need to trigger it yourself. I decided to surprise you one day. I paid taxi from my allowance and I was waiting for you in front of your office. My mind was flooded by the memories of us walking home in a rush, talking about all the things the small me used to fancy. But you came out holding her by the hand. She was smaller than me. I remembered you used to mention her in our talks towards the end of that happy period. I knew she was in your life too, but you were always choosing to take me to your office, so I wasn't really thinking about her. You were happy to see me. You gave me a chocolate bar with that conspiracy-looking smile. At first I was so delighted by this chocolate, but then it struck me. You weren't expecting me, and this chocolate wasn't meant for me. It was meant to be hers. So I gave you back that chocolate and forbid you to ever give me anything that wasn't meant for me. Now that I think about it, that was the last time you ever gave me something.